That massive 11.6-inch screen in the new Forester is definitely the centerpiece of the cabin. But let's be honest, it's a total magnet for every single fingerprint and smudge you can imagine. It starts looking like a crime scene after just a few days of driving. That is exactly where this tempered glass protector from BSTW comes into play. It is designed specifically for that vertical layout, and the fit is surprisingly spot-on. When you lay it down, it lines up with the edges of the display almost perfectly, which is a relief because nobody wants to deal with a crooked piece of glass staring back at them every time they check the navigation. The installation process is pretty straightforward. You get the usual kit with the wipes and dust stickers, and because it is rigid tempered glass rather than a flimsy film, it doesn't flop around while you are trying to align it. Just take your time cleaning the factory screen first, because any tiny speck of dust left behind is going to show up as a bubble. Once it is on, the touch sensitivity remains snappy. Sometimes these protectors can make a screen feel sluggish or require a harder press, but this one feels just as responsive as the bare glass. You can swipe through your menus or adjust the climate settings without feeling like you are fighting the interface. What really stands out is the clarity. It is rated at 99% light transmittance, so the colors on the Starlink system still pop and the text stays sharp. It doesn't turn the screen into a mirror either, which is a huge plus when the sun is hitting the dashboard at a weird angle. Now, the oliphobic coating is definitely doing its job, as it cuts down on those greasy smudges significantly compared to the factory finish. You will still see a print here or there, but it is nowhere near as bad as it was before. If there is a downside, it is that the glass is quite glossy. If you are someone who absolutely hates any kind of reflection, you might find it a bit bright in direct sunlight, though that is pretty much the trade-off for getting that crystal clear look. Also, while the edges are rounded, you can still feel a slight ridge if you run your finger right along the very edge of the bezel. It is not a deal-breaker by any means, but it is there. For anyone worried about scratches from keys or just general wear and tear, this 9H hardness glass is going to provide that extra layer of peace of mind. It is a simple, effective way to keep that expensive display looking brand new for the long haul. It is one of those small upgrades that actually makes a noticeable difference in the daily driving experience.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.